Okay, just give me a second. Welcome, guys, for this 11-11 manifestation technique. Today, it is going to be a short and quick session because I really want you to understand the process and then spend some good, like half an hour, 45 minutes to actually do the process, because it's going to take a while for you to figure out the things that I'm telling you, right? So I just want you to quickly understand the process, and then I will end the session. Even if you're watching recording, just make sure that you follow the same steps. That means you first understand what I'm trying to tell you, and then you will, then you will apply whatever you've learned, after the session. Is that okay? Everybody's ready? Is everybody ready? Just give me a thumbs up or a yes in the chat box. Right? Okay. Yes, yes. Some private messages coming in, but that's all right. Thank you very much. Okay, so today is 11/11, the great day for manifestation, because 1111, as I said early in the video as well, represents, it's an angelic number. It's a synchronicity number. That means it is a message from the universe that, hey, friend, I'm taking a snapshot of whatever you're thinking right now. So better think positive, right? So this process that we're going to be learning, or rather doing today, collectively and individually as well, is called scripting. So what does scripting mean? Scripting means you prepare your life script. Before you came on Earth, before you were born on planet Earth, there's a stage called life between life stage, right? Wherein you plan yourself, you plan your life lesson, that who is going to be your mom, who's going to be your dad, who's going to be your friend. So everything is actually pre-planned by you at the soul level, and it is something called a life script, right? So we all are following a script, right, in our lives, whatever we have planned. So that's one way to look at things. That means whatever you have planned, you cannot undo it. But my perception is it was you at the soul level. That means you as an individual who had the power to create the entire lifespan based on your free will, right? That means you chose that this is how your life is going to work around in this current lifetime, as Nishant Sharma, as Jyoti Bhalla, as Ashish Gupta and Rajeshwari and so on. So you are the one who decided that. So that means you still have that God-given power to create a new life script for yourself. That means you have the power to change, right? I'll repeat that again. You have the power to change. It doesn't really matter whether you are there or you are here. The power of free will is still within you. That means you have the power to change every aspect of your life, provided you are ready for it. Most people do not get what they want because they do not really have a clarity about what they don't want, what they want in life. They have clarity about what they don't want, but they do not have any sense of information that what do they really want in life, right? And that clarity comes with your perception. That clarity comes with your experience. That clarity comes with your intention, right? So today, on this powerful day of 11/11, I want you to use that God-given power of free will and create a new life script for yourself. I want to look into 5 areas of your life, which is your health, your relationship, right? Your finances, your spiritual life, and your social life. When I say social life, your contribution to the world, right? So these are the 5 areas that I want you to, script today again. So one time you had an opportunity, which was back then, which is soul life between life stage, and the second opportunity, which I am helping you right now. It's like, it's not I am the one to give you an opportunity. It's like we all have this opportunity, but I'm just the one serving as a reminder. you know Maybe you scripted this as well in your scripts, that today on 11/11/2022, Nishant is going to come as a messenger to remind us that we all have the power to change our life scripts, right? So today what I want you to do is simple process. That means you would be using the energy of your consciousness, your mind, your perception, your intention, the collective energy of 1111. So many people doing this manifestation today, and it's a powerful day. So why not tap into this energy? And you know what? The best thing is, when I do these meetings on specific occasions like this, I did not plan for it. It just came to me, and whatever I'm speaking, just, it's not scripted at all. It's just coming as I'm saying. So let it be, let it be a message that the universe is trying to tell you through me, by this whole process, that you have the power to change your life. So what I want you to do is simple. On the blank page that you have, just take out 2 pages or 1 page from your notebooks. If it's blank, no problem. If it's ruled, no problem. Nothing, don't, as long as there's nothing written on it, it's fine. So what you need to do is, let me just show it the whiteboard here. So imagine that this is the page. The whiteboard that you see on the screen is the page. Now what you have to do is you have to draw 5 concentric circles in clockwise direction on the 4 corners of the entire page, right? Why do I tell 5? Because we're going to be working on 5 areas, and 5 represents the number of change. So what we are actually tapping is we want to change our life script. So that is why we are tapping into the energy of 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. That means 5 times 5. It's a powerful energy. So what you have to do is on the first corner, which is the top corner of the left side of the page, you have to draw 1 circle in clockwise direction like this. 1. The second circle like this. You know, my circles are not forming correctly, but you do that in your notebooks. Third circle, fourth circle, and I'll make sure that they're not intersecting or touching each other. So 5 circle. In the center of this, you will write down the number 5, right? Similarly, you will on the right side. So basically, you're going to do in clockwise fashion. So you're going to do, first is this one, this corner. The second corner is this. First circle, second circle, third circle. It should be concentric, not touching each other. Fourth circle and fifth circle. Again, the number 5 in the very center circle. Clear? Likewise, you will do for the third area now, which is this, you know, third corner. 1, because you're doing clockwise, you attracting things from the outer to the inner, from the outer to the inner. That is how you have to do. Outer to inner, you're manifesting things, right? You're just creating a powerful grid of energy, of numbers, of numerical frequencies. Number 5, then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like this. Just draw it neatly, which is 5, right? And in the center one, this is what you have to do. You have to draw another circle. Now we'll start from the outside to the inside, right? The 4 corners are like the 4 protective circles that you have created, but now we want all the energy from the outside to come inside, right? So you will not draw from the inside to outside, you'll draw from outside to inside, because you want to bring the energy from the outside of the universe into your life. How do you do that? Bigger circle here, second circle here, third circle here, fourth circle here, fifth circle here. And then this is the number 5. So you have the numerical frequency of 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, which represents change, which represents freedom, which represents new beginnings coming in your life, and requesting the divine universe to give us freedom from our old life scripts and give us the power to manifest new life scripts for ourselves. And what do you do after you form this grid? You have to write down as, you know, the changes you would want in these 5 areas of your life. What are the 5 areas? The 5 areas are your relationship, your health, your finances, your spiritual life, your spiritual connection, and the things. That means, what are the things that you're going to be doing for the world, right? So you have to write your script as if it's happened already, as if it has happened already. You will not use any negative word. No, wrong, debt. If you want to get rid of debt, say I'm financially free. If you want more abundance, say I want more abundance, right? If you want you to deal with the responsibilities, say I have the power to deal with responsibilities. You know, I can take charge of responsibilities, because the more power that I have, the better I'll be able to handle responsibilities. So universe, use me as a channel, use me as a medium to help me help myself, and then help others as well. Is that making sense? Is this making sense, guys? Because it's really important that for you to understand, how do you write your scripts? You don't have to write date, you don't have to write month, nothing. If it is written on the paper, that's fine, no problem. You know, you can just cut the paper a little and you can use that, right? Clear? So what you have to do is you have to write down your life story as I, for example, I'm writing, I'll say I, Nishant Sharma, right? Have already manifested this life in my life, that I'm experiencing the best, health. I have this goal. I already have this. I already have my financial goals in place. I will write down whatever is your short-term and long-term goals, both goals. Imagine that you're not doing this for your 6 months goal or 9 months goal. You're doing it for your entire life. Yes. In the same paper the circle is drawn, just write it. Just write it. So draw smaller circles. Don't have big circles. Sunita, you need to take care of your mic because I think it's clear for everybody. Just check your mic settings. So just write down on the corners, the circles on the corners. Don't make a big circle so that you're just, writing something on top of the circle. You don't have to do that. If the circle is in the middle, just make sure that you're writing around that circle, right? So do not make it like dirty, right? That means you're not able to understand what have I written, right? You should do it for your kids in the sense that you will write as a reality that, you know what, thank you, God, or thank you, universe. I'm experiencing this reality with my kids. For example, you'll write, Asim is doing really great in his health. Asim is this. Asim is that. Whatever you want to see, the changes in your children, your family, your husband, your wife, your daughter, your son, in their life, whatever changes you want to see them doing in their life, do that script right now, today. Write down as a reality. Imagine that you are right now co-creating with the universe, and the universe is saying, let's design a new life for you. And what are you going to say that? What are you going to say to the universe? You want to write that down today. Try it. It's powerful. It's super powerful. And when these things come in, you will be like totally shocked when the things will start coming in. Penal, I didn't say about 25 wishes. I just said 5 wishes. Circles are just for grids. That's it, right? 5 priorities: physical health, your relationships, your health, your spiritual life, your goals, and the contribution to the world. I don't know why you guys confusing it. This is what you saw. Write down your wishes here. 1, 2, 3. You don't cross over the circle. You write around the circle, and on all the empty spaces that you have, front of the page, back of the page, doesn't matter. Just write down your wishes on the empty spots. Wherever you see the empty space, write down the sentences here, right? You don't have to cross. You don't have to do that. If you turn around the page, right, if you want, you can start writing on the space which is provided, or if you want, you can create this grid again on the back of the page, right? It's up to you, whatever is comfortable, whatever feels good to you, right? Makes sense? Is it okay? Health, relationship, wealth, spiritual goals, and for the world. Yes. Because the greatest happiness comes in when we help others, right? So we want to help ourselves, and we want to use the universe to use us to help others, So always have this prayer of intention that, universe, use my pockets to bless others as well, so that I am abundant, and I'm so abundant that I can help others as well. Yeah. Any questions that you have for this? I've already shared with you guys 5 circles. Look at the diagram that I made. 1 circle, Uma. 2nd circle, 3rd circle, 4th circle, 5th circle. Right? Great, sir. Any questions? I hope no questions. So this is what the technique is, and you don't have to burn the paper. You don't have to keep the paper anywhere. What you have to do is for the next 41 days, if you want to be in the momentum, if you want to be in the momentum for the next 41 days, first thing in the morning, when you get up, just have a paper. Maybe you can get a photostat of it, right? Or maybe laminate it, whatever works with you, whatever is comfortable with you, right? You will start the declaration of the life script by saying, I, Nishant Sharma, or I, Uma, what's your name? You will write it, I, Meenal, and so on. Then you will write your life script, right? So that's how you start. And after you've printed or after you have written it down, get it laminated. And every day for the next 41 days, in the morning, first thing, just keep it by a bedside, right? And when you get up from the bed, before you getting up from the bed, you will hold out your scripts, right? You will tap on this joint or this point, rather, heart chakra, because the electromagnetic field generated by the heart is 5,000 times stronger than the brain. So you will tap this point 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you will start reciting your life script as if it's already happened. And you don't have to beg. You don't have to plead. You don't have to, give or pray to the divine universe that please make it happen. Please make it happen. No. The only reason why prayers fail is because you are already saying that please mujhe de do, please mujhe de do. That means you believe that there is someone higher above you who is making you suffer, and then you're requesting for relief from your problems, right? That is a wrong way of thinking. What you have to understand is you are created in the right image of God. That means all the things, in fact, the human body is made up of stardust. It's a scientific fact. It's called stardust effect. Just go and Google it. All the elements in your body are made up of stardust. That means whatever's inside of you is the same elements, which are there in the sky, making up the stars, which are so powerful galactic bodies. That means you have the power inside you to create and manifest anything. Have this conviction in yourself. And then when you say these words, when you read your declaration, you're not pleading, you're not requesting, you're not hoping, you're not doing this, you're commanding. That's the difference here. You're commanding. You have to step into the power of the creator, that I am a damn creator of my life. You would just thump it. When you thump it, have this intention that I'm activating the God-given creative powers of my life, right? That's the intention. That's what you have to do. And don't do it with a slouching, like you're slouching and, lying on the bed. You have to come into a power position, the position of a warrior. Stand or sit up straight, chest out, expand your energy, thump your heart, say, I'm a powerful creator. And then you recite your declarations, and then you will command it to happen. You're commanding your cells in the body. Imagine there's a government. Government needs leader. The government is the leader, right? We all are people. We look up to Prime Minister, the president, to give us rules and authorities and policies and stuff like that. They decide how we live in our lives, what are the policies and everything. So you are the leader to trillions of cells, which are like individual human beings. So be a smart and be a good leader to your body. So when you tap into its energy, you're not only commanding your entire cells that I want you to behave like this, but you also commanding the universal consciousness, which is around you, which is a part of you. So whatever you're here, feeling here, will be reflected outside exactly in the same vibration. So if a feeling is lack, I don't have power, I'm praying, it'll happen, it might not happen, then that is what you're going to get. 50% result, 30% result, 20% result, 10% feel good factor, nothing concrete. But the moment you start tap into the power of that, I am the creator, I command things. That means I have the power. When a commander commands things, all the armies have to follow that order. And when you step into that energy, you will be able to create, you'll be able to manifest, you'll be able to change your life. That's all I can say. This is the power which is running through me right now. And it's such an amazing session that I'm doing right now. I feel so good that the universe is speaking to me, to you, with this energy. If you can't keep it written, you have to write it. There's no other case. No audio, please check your mic. It is working at my end. Everybody is getting the messages. You can watch the recording later then. You have to write in white paper, right? What to do with black paper? I didn't ask for black paper at all. Jai Shri, I don't understand your question. Right? Are you guys clear on the message? Are you guys clear on the technique? Any question? Jai Shri, please repeat your question. I didn't get the question. What to do with black paper? I don't remember asking you for a black paper at all. I said back of the paper. Blue color works, otherwise any color that you have works. It is just to help you write. Nothing. Clear? Perfect. So that's it for today. I want you to please go and tap into this God-given power that you all have, which is abundance, and make that happen. And for the next 41 days, please read your declarations out loud. You don't have to read it in your mind. Create sound vibrations. Lock yourself in the bathroom if you think that people are going to judge you, your family is going to judge you. Speak to yourself. Let your ears hear your message. In fact, one thing that I would really recommend is if you can record the entire message as well. I'm not saying this is as an add-on. Type whatever you've written today, record in the phone recorders that you have in your phones, record your message as I, Nishant Sharma, and then read the entire script with power, with energy, that I command this to happen. Every time you are ending one area, for example, you've written down all the things that you want to change in your health, say this, write this down, that I command the changes to happen in my life right now. Relationship, all that you've written, all the change that you want, I say, you write it down. I command, I want to experience all these changes in my life right now, right? So with all the paragraphs that you're going to write for your life, all the wishes that you're going to write for your life, you're going to write this sentence at the end of each sector, whether it's relationship, health, finances, spiritual goals, or people, the contribution to society, that I command this to happen in my life. And if you're using the recorded method, that means if you're going to record this audio message on the recorder, you are going to listen to it before sleeping. You're going to listen to the message before sleeping. Don't think that I will either do this reading out the message out loud or I will listen to it. You have to do both. Reading is mandatory. If you combine with the audio message, that's an add-on. Because when you are just drifting off to sleep before sleeping, the last message that you give to your subconscious mind is the message that is going to be repeated in your subconscious mind over and over again. And if you do it for 41 days, again, number 5, in fact, even better, if you can do it for 50 days, 50, exact frequency. Let's do it for 50 days, right? Let's do it for 50 days as a group, right? 50 days, morning, evening, repeat the affirmations out loud, right? And then you will hear the message before sleeping. That's it. And let me know after 50 days what happens in your life. In fact, during the 50 days, what's going to happen in your life is you're going to experience different changes in your own mindset, in your own consciousness, in the experience of your reality. Like maybe people, family, friends, whomsoever, maybe they will start behaving in a different manner because you have changed the life script. You command it to happen, right? That is the intention that you want to make sure. It has already happened. That means you will write down, should we have a question that I commanded and it has already happened. You will write down the affirmation. For example, you will write down, I, Nishant Sharma, have already manifested XXS amounts of money in my bank account, right? This is already done. I command this to happen is an affirmation to your conscious mind. Subconscious mind, it's done. But the conscious mind, you also giving the instruction to the mind, the conscious mind, that, you know what, you have the power to manifest things. You have the power to create things. You have the power to see what changes you want to become in life, right? So that means when you start thinking, when you start operating in a different level, you will actually, your conscious mind will not stop you in between, because now it knows that you have the power to command things, right? So we'll write down everything as if it has already happened. Even if you need a 4 BHK flat in a luxurious apartment and so, which I feel, or which you feel is a goal that will happen in the next 5 years. Write it down as if it's already happened. It has already happened. It has already happened, right? So when you say the word, I command it to happen, what you're doing is you're commanding the reality, the current reality, so that जो आपने create किए at the energetic level with these declarations, you are instructing the present reality to create a harmony between what is not there and what is there, so that you can bring the which is not there, which is invisible, to the visible. Shall we command in the night sleeping time or give thanks to anyone in the morning? Whatever I said, please do that. Right? Both the times you have to do that. One example, please, fully. How do I say? What example? Okay. So for example, if you have a health condition that you're suffering from, well, let's talk money, simple. Let's talk money. So everybody has a special goal that you want to manifest in terms of numbers, specific numbers, or the yearly income that you want to have. Say it's 2 lakh rupees. Imagine that you have 2 lakh rupees. You want that 2 lakh rupees every single month as your revenue in your business or as a profit in your business, right? So you'll say, I, Rajeshwari, am successfully earning over 2 lakh rupees net profit every single month in my life, in my business, whatever you're doing, as a dish, whatever your title is, as a healer, because you're doing healer certification program, right? So write down that I, Rajeshwari, am easily earning over 2 lakh rupees per month as net profit. If you want to use the words easily, that's up to you. Use some emotional words that I feel so happy and grateful to the difference that I'm making in people's life as a healer. And I totally love it. I command the universe to make this happen now in my physical reality right now, right? So the commanding aspect, it's up to you. If you feel there's a contradiction, because I think someone said, there's a contradiction in ki agar main ye likh rahi hu ki if it's already done, then why am I commanding it to see it right now? If there's a contradiction, then don't write command, right? You don't write the commanding part. You just have this intention. The reason that I'm asking you to write the command part is just having the conviction that you are the commander of your life. If you want to change that in your own words, you can do that. If you don't want to write this line that I command this universe to make it happen in my life right now, because it's creating a contradiction between whatever you've written is already here and what is to happen, so then don't write it, right? Ultimately, my main intention is to help you get into the role of a commander and make things happen from this conviction that you have the power to create things. So that was the only purpose of adding that line, right? Not to confuse you. Ultimately, you have to write down, if it's a health goal, say, I am totally healthy and happy that my legs are working fine. My body is super healthy. I can get up on time easily and I can work long hours, right? Because I have so much energy. Each and every cell of my body is refreshed with energy, and I can command my body to create more health for myself whenever I want, because I know it will follow my orders. This is the entire thing that you can write as it is, or maybe different. So depending on whatever health conditions are, you don't have to write the health condition. For example, if someone is suffering from pancreatic disease, you will not write down the word disease or the disorder that I do not have the disorder anymore. No, nothing. You don't even have to mention, you don't have to pay attention to that order. Simply say my pancreas is healthy, my digestion is healthy, right? If you have diabetes, don't say my diabetes is normal. Bolo, my blood sugar is balanced, right? My body is working fine to maintain all the bodily functions in normal and prime health. Write down this. Should we start for tonight? Start for tonight. That's why I'm just doing a short session, so that I want you, I have decided to do a short session, but it's already half an hour I'm speaking. But let's end the session now, because I really want you to please go back and spend at least 30-45 minutes to write down the entire script for yourself. Vikram, you can add the audio later as well. If you want to start tonight, if that's not too much of a work, you can do that. But writing is the main part. At least get started, right? At least get clear tonight, right? You can add things later on. Sure, I will send the video as soon as possible. I'm totally healthy. Each and every cell of my body is healthy and commanded to be healthy throughout my life. Exactly, Shilpa. Shilpa, that's a great affirmation. That's a great command, actually. Let's put it like command, right? Perfect. Okay, great. Thank you very much. If you have any other questions, please put it on the respective groups. If I will be able to, I will not promise because I have a lot of work to do on myself as well tonight, capturing the energy. So if I'll be able to reply to you on time, we'll do that. Otherwise, watch the recording. I'll try to my best to upload the recording as soon as possible, right? Thank you very much. Take care and happy manifesting. In case you have any questions regarding the upgrading offer that I have given, some people were confused about whether they should do it or not. I will suggest it's a great time to manifest your journey. So along with whatever you're trying to manifest through this live scripting work, if you want to add on, why add on? Because you want to make sure agar cup ganda hai, you need to clear the cup first. Then you add fresh water, which can be drunk. But if the cup is already dirty and if you put on fresh water by doing whatever positive thing that you're doing, it will not be good enough, to give you results. Why? Because the negative has to go first. So that is why gold level programs are designed to help you get rid of the problems from the chakra level, from the mind level, from the emotion level, and the diamond level program is designed to help you get rid of the problem at the soul level. So when you clear your mind, body, soul, then you can experience results faster, because then there's no energy which is wasted trying to get rid of the negative, because you already worked on yourself, right? So that's how the process works. If someone is interested to upgrade at the offer price, which I've done, which I've shared in the group before 11:59, you have the access to that. Consider it as the Black Friday sale. Everybody does that, even I'll do that, right? So that's an offer for you. Let me know if you want to do that. Can we manifest for our family members? Yes, Jyotiji, I've already shared that you will write down the scripts as if और जो भी आपने changes चाहिए आपको अपने family members में, you write down as if it's a reality that they're living in. For example, Mr. X is doing this, Mr. Y is doing this. जो भी आपको changes चाहिए, just write it down. What happens after 50 days? You will get back to me and tell me what changes happen in your life in the 50 days. That's what will happen, right? What to do with the chit after 50 days? Okay, that was a question. I got carried away. So what to do is you can keep it, pack it, in a paper, in a cloth bag, wherever is comfortable, just fold it nicely. And because it's a 50-day, it's a part of your consciousness. What you can do is you don't have to do it every morning and every evening after 50 days, just once a week, just read it so that you're aligned to your goals, right? It's not out of your sight, out of your mind. You still have a memory in your consciousness that, what, this is the goals that I am working for. And this is the intention that I have to maintain. This is the power that I have to maintain, that the universe make this happen and bring it to my reality right now, right? So that's what you have to do. Clear? All right, so we'll end the session, and thank you very much for being a part of this today's session. Bye-bye, take care.